Are you still looking for that magic pill, that special switch that'll deal with your public speaking anxieties? Hi, I'm Joel Sweeney. In my last post, I talked about what I think is probably one of the most significant considerations when it comes to managing our speaking anxieties, and that is preparation. Because if you're not prepared, nothing else really matters. You need to know that material. You need to know it well in order for you to deliver it effectively and convincingly. So if you don't know your material, if you're not prepared, if you haven't rehearsed, knowing the content and how you want to deliver it is a big component of how we deal with our anxieties. We've got a comfort level right off the bat that we can begin with. If we don't have that, then we're starting off at a lower spot. The other thing to keep in mind is that when I look at the individuals, myself included, because I get it. I wanted that secret pill. I wanted that special switch because I didn't want to go through the discomfort of the anxiety that I was experiencing. But my anxiety didn't happen overnight, nor did yours. And so we have to be patient with ourselves and give ourselves a little bit of time to unlearn those kinds of things. The good news is that they're definitely doable. And one of the things that I've come to realize is that we all have so much energy. And in my particular case, all my energy was being channeled negatively. It was going and focusing on the knot that would be in my stomach whenever I got up to speak. But I realized through exposure to Toastmasters that there was a lot more to public speaking than just spitting out the words. And it's not just public speaking, by the way. It's oral communication. It can be one-on-one or one-on-1,000. So all our communication comes into play. And we can focus that energy in a very positive and constructive way by thinking about what are some of the tools that I have available. Eye contact, facial expression, vocal variety, body language and gestures, the pause, just to name a few. All of those non-physical tools, they're with us no matter where we go, so we can use them anytime we want. And whenever we use them, we're focusing our energy to something constructive. And because we only have so much energy, that means we've had to take it away from that negative focus that it had before. That was certainly the case in my situation. So I was taking some of that negative energy and putting it into something constructive, focusing on eye contact to engage my audience. Then I'd focus on facial expression to reinforce the message that I was sharing with them. Then I'd focus on body language and gestures. And then I'd focus on the pause. Well, every single one of those kinds of things are putting my energy into something that's positive and constructive. And once we get to a certain point, we realize that all our energy is being channeled into something really positive. It's being channeled into the message we want to share with our audience and how we want to share it with them. In other words, we're engaging our audience very effectively with our message. And once we get to that stage, that's where our focus is. It's no longer on being anxious. We are now comfortable and confident that we're doing the job that we set out to do. That's your tip for this week. Now go out and make your voice heard.